Good morning, dear students. Welcome to another session of English. Today we are going to take a new topic, the second poem, The Laburnum Top by Ted Hughes, from a detailed textbook, Hornbill. Before we start the poem, can I ask you certain questions? Yes, I think I can. Being in the home, no classroom, no friends, sticking to the modern system and learning so many things, your virtual world. But you try to keep yourself busy. You try to energize yourself by different means, isn't it? So the poem that we are going to do has got something to energize. Okay? Let me tell you about the title, The Laburnum. It is a tree whose fruits and leaves are supposed to be very poisonous, and nobody comes around it. Nobody bothers to touch the fruits, touch the leaf, and they have yellow color flowers, and when the fruits ripe, they also turn yellow. And the poet happens to see the tree in the month of September, in the autumn season, when the trees turn yellow and all the fruits drop down to the ground and the tree appears lifeless. But a small tiny bird energized the tree by its movement. Let me read the poem for you and explain the stanzas. Okay? The laburnum top is silent, quite still, in the afternoon yellow September sunlight. A few leaves yellowing, all his seeds fallen. The poet is saying he saw the laburnum tree in the month of September and the yellow sun rays passing through the branches of the tree. And most of his leaves had turned yellow and fruits all fallen down. But what happens to it? Till the golden finch comes with a twitching chirp, a suddenness, a startlement at a branch end. A small bird, goldfinch is a small bird which has got yellow feathers that can camouflage with the tree leaves. When it comes to the tree and sits at one end of the branch, the tree vibrates. It suddenly gets life. Then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt, she enters the thickness and a machine starts up of chittering and a tremor of wings and thrillings. The whole tree trembles and thrills. The poet is saying the bird, when it comes to the tree branch, the tree gets life. It all vibrates. The branches start shaking. And the bird moves very silently. You must have watched a lizard moving very silently on the wall. In the same way, the bird is very careful, very alert and goes towards a nest because her prime concern is the safety of her small birds. She enters the nest. The moment she enters, all the fledglings starts chirping and they get very activated because the mother has come. She has come to feed them. So dear children, you saw how a tiny bird brings life into a lifeless tree, a poisonous tree. Yes? Then when the bird flies again into the infinite is into the sky, once again the tree becomes very silent. As in all the poems, you find the poet, the poetess using various literary device or the poetic device to give a beautiful meaning to the poem. In the same way, here also the poet has added, he has used many poetic devices. Let us see what are they. One is alliteration. Alliteration is two consonant words having the same consonant sound. That is September sunlight. Trees trembling. SS and TT. These two are alliterations. Then simile. What is a simile? Simile means it's a comparison. The goldfinch is compared to a lizard. The way a lizard moves very silently without anybody noticing it. In the same way, the goldfinch also enters its nest without anybody looking at it because she wants safety for her bird, right? Then he has used metaphor. What is a metaphor? It is a direct comparison. The line, she enters the thickness and acts as a machine. This is a metaphor. The bird is called as a machine. Then the entire laburnum tree is personified. How? The tree trembles. So, the tree is personified here. Is the poem clear to your children? Shall we stop here? Thank you.